you doing, folks? This is the Pop Music Freak. I am back with another song facts countdown video. I'm counting down to my 1,000 favorite songs of all time. We are up to number 818. We're moving along here, closing in on 200 songs in. This one was a super smash early in the 2010s, 2012 to be precise. This is in fact the second biggest hit of the year. And the only really big hit by this Canadian female artist did have, I think, one more top 10 record afterwards. I'll have to look that up. But anyway, we're talking about Rae Jepsen, who just came out of nowhere and just totally took over the American charts, along with most of the world in 2012, with the song Call Me Maybe. Alright, let me give you the song facts on this classic big smash. Call Me Maybe is a song recorded by Canadian singer-songwriter Rae Jepsen from her EP Curiosity in 2012, and later appeared on her second studio album and first international album Kiss in 2012. The song was written by Jepsen and Tavish Crow as a folk song, but its genre was modified to pop following the production by Josh Ramsey. It was released as the lead single from the EP on September 20th, 2011 through 604 Records. Jepsen was signed to Schoolboy Records, releasing her single in the United States through the label as the first single from Kiss. Musically, Call Me Maybe is a teen pop, dance pop, and bubblegum pop track that alludes to the inconvenience that love at first sight brings to a girl who hopes for a callback from a new crush. Call Me Maybe topped the U.S. Billboard Hot 100 for 9 weeks in 2012 and was ranked the number 2 single of the year, next to behind Gaudier's Somebody I Used to Know. Outside of the U.S., Call Me Maybe topped the charts in Canada, Australia, the Czech Republic, Denmark, Finland, France, Hungary, Luxembourg, New Zealand, Poland, Ireland, Slovakia, Switzerland, and the UK. Peaked inside the top 5 in Austria, Belgium, Germany, Israel, Japan, Netherlands, Norway, and Sweden. After peaking at the top position on the Canadian Hot 100, Jepsen became the 5th Canadian artist to do so in her home country since 2007. But in the US, it was the first number 1 for a Canadian artist since Girlfriend by Avril Lavigne in 2007. An accompanying music video was directed by Ben Knechtel. In it, Jepsen seeks the attention of an attractive boy next door who is revealed at the end of the story to be attracted to a male band member. As part of the promotion for the song, Jepsen performed the track on Ellen DeGeneres' show, where she made her U.S. television debut, and at the 2012 Billboard Music Awards. Call Me Maybe has been covered by several artists, including Ben Howard, Big Time Rush, Fun, Cimarelli, Lil Wayne, JPEG Mafia, and Cody Simpson, and parodied by Cookie Monster and some of the new staff at NPR. It was also covered on the new Rachel, the season premiere episode of the 4th season of Glee. Call Me Maybe was nominated for 2 Grammy Awards for Song of the Year and Best Pop Solo Performance at the 55th annual ceremony, but a loss to We Are Young by Fun and a live performance of Set Fire to the Rain by Adele, respectively. On December 11th, 2012, Call Me Maybe was named Song of the Year for 2012 by MTV. In its 2012 year-end issue, Billboard magazine ranked the song number 2 in the Hot 100 Songs, Digital Songs, and Canadian Hot 100 charts. The song was also ranked number 1 by the Village Voice's annual Paz and Jop poll, which compiles the votes of music critics from all over the United States. The song was the best-selling single worldwide in 2012, selling over 12 million copies in that year alone, and the best-selling single on the iTunes Store worldwide in 2012, with worldwide sales of 18.6 million copies and over 900 million streams on Spotify as of October of 2022. It became the best-selling single of the 21st century by a female artist and one of the most successful singles of all time. Call Me Maybe was the best-selling digital single of 2012 worldwide and is the 7th best-selling digital single of all time. The song is ranked at number 47 on Billboard's Greatest Songs of All Time. Amazing, amazing smash hit that you could not get out of your ears or your mind, pretty much, for most of that year. Just an amazing performance. Let me see if there's anything else here that would be relevant. The song was Jepsen's first entry on the Billboard charts in the country, made her the first lead woman since Kesha, with her single TikTok, to have her debut single peak at such position. It is also, in Canadian music history, among Canadian artists, tied the record for the most weeks at number 1 by a Canadian artist. Tied Percy Faith's Theme from a Summer Place from 1960, spending 9 weeks at number 1. Yes, I know Justin Bieber is on Despacito, but that's basically, he's not the lead singer on the song. It's basically from a remix, so that doesn't really count. But according to being the lead artist on the song, Rae Jepsen is tied now at Percy Faith for the longest run ever at number 1 by a Canadian artist. Amazing accomplishment. Here's another one. It sold 1.35 million copies in the UK. It's the 11th biggest selling song by a woman in UK chart history. So there's a lot of accomplishments, a lot of bells rung by this song. It's just interesting that she never really had a big hit after it. I know she had that song with Owl City. She did a song kind of like a duet with them. It was, I think that hit like number 10 or something on the charts. It wasn't a big hit. But in terms of one-hit wonders, technically it's not because of that song. But in our minds, we're always going to think of her for this song. All right. So year-end charts, let me see. It was number 1 for the year for 2012 in Australia, the Netherlands, New Zealand, and number 2, like I mentioned, number 2 for the year in a lot of places behind Gaudier. For the decade, it is ranked number 13 for the decade according to Billboard. Number 22 for the decade in Australia. So it's just amazing. Amazing record here. Let's look at the certifications. My God. In terms of streaming, forget it. It's been streamed 50 million times in Japan. Total sales, 18 million of the single. 10 million in the USA. It's certified diamond. Not many songs certified diamond. Not at all. It's platinum or higher in UK, Switzerland, Sweden, New Zealand, the Netherlands, Italy, or Australia. In Australia, it's the second biggest single of all time. Number 2 of all time in Australia. Behind Candle in the Wind, 1997. Amazing. Just amazing accomplishments by this song. So yes, I am going to post a link to the music video in the description, as I always do. I hope you found this to be informative and enjoyable. I hope you like it on YouTube. Please like it, share it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And of course, there's the bell to notify you when more videos are being released. I am going to do 2 more today. It's a Monday. This is October 10th, as I look at my fake watch. Next song will be a good old tune from a good old band and from the middle of America. You all know them and love them. And the other song after that will be a rap classic by a group who, this was their first big hit, and they had maybe one more good hit. But I think most of you out there know this song, especially if you mess with other things, other people's things, if you know what I mean. All right, so enough hints. 818, Call Me Maybe, Rae Jepsen. I like the song a lot. That's why it's in this top 1,000. That's all I'm going to say for now. Thank you so much. Peace and love to all of you.